left a note on the dashboard, wrote it in red ink. Said, I can't do this small town life no more, I need to think. Packed her bags in the middle of the night, didn't make a sound, just the click of her high heels on the concrete as she walked out. No muddy boots, no tears on the porch swing, no long hug goodbye or one last country song to sing. She just slipped away clean, like she was never really here. Left me with the silence and the smell of her perfume in the air. Ain't nothing country about her goodbye. No dirt road tears, no slow I'll miss you sigh. She left like the city girls do, quick and cold. Took my heart and my last bit of hope down that old back road. Yeah, ain't nothing country about her goodbye. Lord, there ain't nothing country about her goodbye. I expected her to stay for one more bonfire night, maybe dance one last time underneath the pale moonlight. But she was already gone before the roosters even crowed. Left the screen door slamming like a shot that never reloads. Now every gravel road feels a little too quiet, every country song on the radio sounds like a riot. She took the wild with her when she drove away, left this country boy standing here with nothing left to say. Ain't nothing country about her goodbye. No dirt road tears, no slow I'll miss you sigh. She left like the city girls do, quick and cold. Took my heart and my last bit of hope down that old back road. Yeah, ain't nothing country about her goodbye. Lord, there ain't nothing country about her goodbye. I thought love down here came with sweet tea and slow goodbyes, with one last kiss and a promise under southern skies. But she packed up her dreams and left without a fight. Guess some hearts just ain't made for these red dirt nights. Ain't nothing country about her goodbye. She didn't even look back when she waved from the drive. Just a clean break, no mess, no tears in her eyes. Left this country boy learning how real heartbreak feels like. Ain't nothing country about her goodbye. God knows there ain't nothing country about her goodbye. Ain't nothing country about her goodbye. Yeah, she just left clean and cold. She came down from the city with her high-heeled boots and fancy smile. Said she wanted a weekend away from the concrete and the lights for a while. I showed her dirt roads, bonfires, and stars you can't see in town. She laughed like she'd never heard a country song before. We danced on the tailgate to an old George Strait tune. She kissed me under the moonlight like she meant it too soon. But I could see it in her eyes when the weekend came to an end. She was already packing up to go back where the real world begins. Country boy, city girl, heartbreak. She took a piece of me when she drove away. Left me standing in the dust with nothing but her perfume on my shirt, and a heart that still aches every time I see those city lights hurt. Yeah, country boy, city girl, heartbreak. Lord, this country boy's feeling that city girl heartbreak. I still drive past the spot where we parked that Friday night. Radio plays our song, and it still don't feel right. She texts me sometimes just to say she misses the quiet and the view, but we both know she belongs where the skyscrapers break through. I'm still hauling hay and fixing fences like I always do, while she's out there chasing dreams in her high-rise view. We were fire and water, perfect for a little while, but forever was never meant for a country boy and a city girl smile. Country boy, city girl, heartbreak. She took a piece of me when she drove away. Left me standing in the dust with nothing but her perfume on my shirt, and a heart that still aches every time I see those city lights hurt. Yeah, country boy, city girl, heartbreak. Lord, this country boy's feeling that city girl heartbreak. Maybe one day she'll miss the way the gravel feels under her feet. Maybe I'll stop checking my phone for a message I'll never receive. But right now, I'm just learning how to live with the ache of falling for a city girl who was never meant to stay. Country boy, city girl, heartbreak. The kind that hits different when the sun starts to fade. I'll keep these back roads in this old truck of mine while she keeps the city lights that once made her shine. Yeah, country boy, city girl, heartbreak. I'll carry this country boy, city girl, heartbreak. Country boy, city girl, heartbreak. Yeah, that's all that's left. I keep my Bible on the dashboard right next to my 45. Both of them saved me more times than I can count on this ride. Mama taught me faith, Daddy taught me how to stand, but neither one prepared me for the day you left this man. Now the radio plays hymns mixed with old country songs. I'm trying to find some peace where everything went wrong. I still say my prayers every night before I sleep, but the only thing I'm holding tight is this pain I can't release. It's got guns and a good old heartbreak, trying to heal a heart that you decided not to take. I got Jesus in my corner and a pistol by my bed, but neither one can fix the words you never said. Yeah, got guns and a good old heartbreak. Lord, this good old heartbreak. I still go to church on Sunday, hat in hand and head bowed low. But when the preacher talks about love, I just stare at the floor below. My truck still smells like your perfume on rainy days, and every back road reminds me of the plans we made. I load my shotgun just to feel a little control, but the only thing I'm aiming at is the emptiness in my soul. Friends keep saying time will make it all alright, but tonight I'm just sitting here praying for the light. It's got guns and a good old heartbreak, trying to heal a heart that you decided not to take. I got Jesus in my corner and a pistol by my bed, but neither one can fix the words you never said. Yeah, got guns and a good old heartbreak. This good old heartbreak. Maybe someday I'll lay these burdens down, find a little forgiveness in this small town ground. But right now I'm just holding on to what I know. A little faith, a little steel, and the ache I can't let go. Is got guns and a good old heartbreak. Walking this lonely road, with every step I take, I still believe in heaven, still believe in right and wrong. But tonight I'm learning how to sing this heartbreak song. Yeah, got guns and a good old heartbreak. Lord, this good old heartbreak. Got guns and a good old heartbreak. Yeah, I'm still holding on.
There's a thin gray film on the plastic trim where the sunlight's fading and the day gets dim. I could take a rag and wipe it all away, but I'd be losing the ghosts of yesterday. Every fingerprint and every little grain is a road we traveled in the sun and rain. It's a map of the miles and the coffee we spilled, of the empty tanks and the dreams we filled. It's a little bit messy, it's a little bit worn, like the seats in the back where the fabric's torn. It's just dust on the dashboard, settling down on every mile out of this hollow town. It's the residue of a life well lived, of the takes we took and the love we give. Don't brush it off, don't clear the view. It's the history of me and you, written in the dust on the dashboard. I see the mark where you drew a little heart on the day we decided to make a new start, and the smudge from the map when we both got lost, and the hazy film from the winter frost. It ain't a dirty truck, it's a holy shrine to a long lost summer and a bottle of wine. Some people want it shiny, some want it new, but I like the grit and the honest hue of a restless soul and a rolling stone in the gravel roads that we've called our own. It's just dust on the dashboard, settling down on every mile out of this hollow town. It's the residue of a life well lived, of the takes we took and the love we give. Don't brush it off, don't clear the view. It's the history of me and you, written in the dust on the dashboard. Yeah, leave it right there in the evening air. Let the memories stay, don't wipe them away. Just dust on the dashboard. Our life on the dashboard.
There's a hole in the roof where the rain leaks in, but it lets me see where the stars begin. And that old guitar with the cracked wood grain, well, it finally learned how to sing the pain. I used to spend my life trying to keep it all tight, polishing the edges till they caught the light. But a mirror that's perfect only shows you the skin. It's the cracks in the glass that let the light deep in. I stopped fighting the tide, stopped holding my breath, and I found a little life in a world of death. Maybe I'm better off broken, better off torn, like a pair of old jeans that are perfectly worn. You can't fix a heart that was never truly real, and you can't heal a soul that's forgotten how to feel. So let the pieces fall where they're meant to be. Yeah, I think I'm better off broken and free. I saw you at the station in your Sunday best, hiding the heavy right under your chest. Looking so polished, looking so grand, with a trembling heart and a shaking hand. But I'm standing here with my scars on display, and for the first time I ain't looking away. You can see the gold in the lines of my face. Every mistake is a saving grace. If I hadn't shattered, if I hadn't fell, I'd still be a prisoner in a perfect shell. Maybe I'm better off broken, better off torn, like a pair of old jeans that are perfectly worn. You can't fix a heart that was never truly real, and you can't heal a soul that's forgotten how to feel. So let the pieces fall where they're meant to be.
Yeah, I think I'm better off broken and free. You leave the glue on the shelf. I finally like the look of myself, jagged edges and all, beautifully broken. Yeah, I'm better off broken.
Bottles on the table, half full, half gone. Radio playing low, like an old familiar song. I've been sitting here since sundown, watching fireflies dance, trying to wash away the memory of her last chance. She left with the morning light, didn't even say goodbye. Took the dog, took the pictures, left the hurt behind. And now the house feels too quiet, and the nights feel too long. So I'm talking to this river like it's been here all along. Whiskey River, take my pain, carry it downstream where it won't come back again. Wash away the lonely, drown out her name. Whiskey River, take my pain. Yeah, Whiskey River, take my pain. I pour another finger, let it burn real slow. Feels like the only thing that still knows how to hold me close. Every drop reminds me of the nights we used to share. Now it's just me in this amber glow and an empty chair. I tried praying, tried working, tried running from the dark, but nothing stops the echo of her leaving in my heart. So I keep on pouring till the river starts to rise, hoping one more swallow helps me say my last goodbyes. Whiskey River, take my pain, carry it downstream where it won't come back again. Wash away the lonely, drown out her name. Whiskey River, take my pain. Yeah, Whiskey River, take my pain. Maybe tomorrow I'll wake up and feel a little lighter. Maybe the sun will shine a little brighter. But tonight I'm letting this river do what it does best. Take the broken pieces and lay this old heart to rest. Whiskey River, take my pain, let it float away like yesterday's rain. I'll keep on drinking till the heart subsides, till there's nothing left but peace on the other side. Yeah, Whiskey River, take my pain, Lord. Take my pain, Whiskey River. Take my pain, yeah. Carry it far away. Take my pain. The asphalt ends where the timber begins, and the dust starts to settle on my old man's sins. It's a washboard rhythm under heavy-duty tires, passing by the ghosts and the rusted-out wires. Every rock that's kicking up against the metal floor is a memory of leading through an open door. The rearview mirror is a cloudy shade of brown, watching the steeple of a dying little town. The distance is a stretch of the limestone and the grit, and I'm feeling every single lonely mile of it. It's the gravel road's long goodbye, underneath the weight of the heavy-duty sky. It don't let you run, and it don't let you race. It makes you look back at every familiar face. A slow motion exit from the life I used to know, crunching through the secrets in a steady, steady roll. The gravel road's long goodbye. Here's a mailbox leaning like it's tired of the news, and a pair of work boots that nobody would choose. The creek is a silver line running through the pines, marking out the borders and the family lines. I'm trailing a cloud like a heavy-duty veil, all unwinding and a weary and a broken-hearted trail. They say the fastest way home is a straight line of black, but the gravel is the only thing that'll take you back, and holds on to the footprints, and it holds on to the rain, and it's the only path that understands a heavy-duty pain. It's the gravel road's long goodbye, underneath the weight of a heavy-duty sky. It don't let you rock, and it don't let you race. It makes you look back at every familiar face. A slow motion exit from
lets me see where the stars begin. And that old guitar with the cracked wood grain, well, it finally learned how to sing the pain. I used to spend my life trying to keep it all tight, polishing the edges till they caught the light. But a mirror that's perfect only shows you the skin. It's the cracks in the glass that let the light deep in. I stopped fighting the tide, stopped holding my breath, and I found a little life in a world of death. Maybe I'm better off broken, better off torn, like a pair of old jeans that are perfectly worn. You can't fix a heart that was never truly real, and you can't heal a soul that's forgotten how to feel. So let the pieces fall where they're meant to be. Yeah, I think I'm better off broken and free. I saw you at the station in your Sunday best, hiding the heavy right under your chest, looking so polished, looking so grand, with a trembling heart and a shaking hand. But I'm standing here with my scars on display, and for the first time I ain't looking away. Kintsugi gold in the lines of my face, every mistake is a saving grace. If I hadn't shattered, if I hadn't fell, I'd still be a prisoner in a perfect shell. Better off broken, better off torn, like a pair of old jeans that are perfectly worn. You can't fix a heart that was never truly real, and you can't heal a soul that's forgotten how to feel. So let the pieces fall where they're meant to be. Yeah, I think I'm better off broken and free. Finally like the look of myself, jagged edges and all, beautifully broken. Yeah, I'm better off broken. I'm better off broken. The iron is cold and the hinges are seized in the shadow of the tangle and the towering trees. It's been 20-odd years since the key turned the lock, and the ivy grew over the limestone and rock. I'm pushing my shoulder against the dark bars, under the watch of the heavy-duty stars. There's an orange-red crust on the latch and the chain, the heavy-duty signature of decades of rain. It stains my palms like a dry, dusty blood as I stand in the weeds and the mountainside mud. It's just the rust on the gate to the secret garden, waiting for a heart or a winter to soften. A barrier of metal in a world made of green, hiding the beauty that nobody has seen. It's the grit of the years and the weight of the time, blocking the path and the heavy-duty climb to the rust on the gate, to the secret garden. I remember the roses and the scent of the box, and the rhythmic tick-tock of the grandmother clocks. But the thorns have grown thick and the pathways are lost in a heavy-duty layer of the permanent frost. The gate is a skeleton, a ghost of the guard, standing so stiff and standing so hard. They say what left alone in a kingdom of briar and a palace of stone. But I've got a hammer and a heavy-duty spark to break through the orange and into the dark. It's just a rust on the gate to the secret garden, waiting for a heart or a winter to soften. A barrier of metal in a world made of green, hiding the beauty that nobody has seen. It's the grit of the years and the weight of the time, blocking the path and the heavy-duty climb to the rust on the gate, to the secret garden. Yeah, feel the iron give, where the memories live. One more shove for the garden of love, the rust on the gate, to the secret garden.
Got a lifted Chevy with mud on the tires, street pipes roaring like a Sunday choir. She slid in the passenger seat with a wink and a grin, said, "Boy, you better hold on tight, let's see how fast we spin." Her hair blowing wild in the wind, coming through the crack, bare feet on the dash, hands sliding up my back. We were racing down back roads, laughing like we'd never get caught. Two kids with nothing to lose, and a whole lot of what we ought. Fast trucks and faster women, that's the only kind of trouble I've ever been in. Burning rubber and burning time, chasing that high with a pretty little crime. Yeah, fast trucks and faster women. Lord, I'll never learn my lesson with fast trucks and faster women. She'd kiss me at red lights like the world was about to end, then tell me, "Floor it, baby," before the light turned again. We'd park under the water tower when the stars came alive. She'd make the whole damn night feel like we were barely alive. One night she looked at me and said, "This can't last forever," then laughed and cranked the music up like she didn't care whether we crashed or we flew, as long as we felt the thrill. I knew right then she was the kind of rush that could kill. Fast trucks and faster women, that's the only kind of trouble I've ever been in. Burning rubber and burning time, chasing that high with a pretty little crime. Yeah, fast trucks and faster women. Lord, I'll never learn my lesson with fast trucks and faster women. Now the truck's got a few more dents and the years have rolled on, but every time I hear those pipes I still feel her gone. Some girls leave you broken, some leave you free. She left me with memories and a heavy see. Fast trucks and faster women still got me smiling when the night starts setting in. I may slow down one day when the good Lord calls my name, but till then I'll keep riding with the wind and the flame. Yeah, fast trucks and faster women. Thank God for fast trucks and faster women. Fast trucks, faster women, yeah, keep on running. Fast trucks and faster women.
The blades are rusted and the tail has been a relic of a century that's come and went. Standing like a skeleton against the blue, doing the only thing it knows how to do. It don't need a motor and it don't need a hand to draw the silver water from the thirsty land. It catches a shiver from the western ridge, over the gully and the broken bridge. A lonely percussion, a metal-on-metal song has been playing out here all summer long. It's just a windmill turning in a silent field, waiting for a harvest that the dirt won't yield. Round and round in a slow motion dance, at the mercy of the wind and the hands of chance. A spinning ghost on a galvanized tower, counting the minutes and the lonely hour. Windmill turning in a silent field. The cattle have gathered in the shrinking shade of the ribbon circles that the shadows made. The tank is overflowing with a mossy green, the coldest liquid that I've ever seen. It's a steady heartbeat in a world gone still, on the quiet shoulder of a limestone hill. It's seen the dust bowl and it's seen the flood, and the changing of the seasons in the farmer's blood. Staying right here while the rest of us fly, just a heavy-duty needle sewing earth to sky. Just a windmill turning in a silent field, waiting for a harvest that the dirt won't yield. Round and round in a slow motion dance, at the mercy of the wind and the hands of chance. A spinning ghost on a galvanized tower, counting the minutes and the lonely hour. Windmill turning in a silent field. Yeah, let it creep while the tall grass speaks. Keep on spinning from the end to beginning. Windmill turning in a silent field.
She left a note on the kitchen counter, said she couldn't stay. Took her clothes, took the dog, and drove off into the gray. I stood there staring at the empty space where she used to be, and grabbed the last bottle of whiskey sitting next to me. The glass felt heavy like the weight she left behind, so I threw it hard against the wall just to hear it unwind. Shards went flying like pieces of my broken soul. Now the floor's a mess and so am I. Losing all control, she broke my heart. I broke the bottle, tried to drown the pain, but the pain just got louder. Every shattered piece on the floor looks like me, trying to pick up what's left of what used to be. Yeah, she broke my heart. I broke the bottle. Lord, she broke my heart, and I broke the bottle. Now every night I sweep up glass and sweep up memories too, but some pieces are too small and they cut right through. I still taste her kiss when I lick the whiskey off my lip, still hear her laugh every time the silence starts to slip. Friends say, man, just let her go, you'll find somebody new, but they don't understand what this kind of hurt can do. So I keep on pouring till the cabinet's running dry, breaking one more bottle just to watch the pieces fly. She broke my heart. I broke the bottle, tried to drown the pain, but the pain just got louder. Every shattered piece on the floor looks like me, trying to pick up what's left of what used to be. Yeah, she broke my heart. I broke the bottle. Lord, she broke my heart, and I broke the bottle. Maybe one day I'll stop destroying everything I touch, learn to heal instead of breaking when it hurts too much. But tonight the only thing that makes the silence bearable is the sound of glass breaking like my heart did when she left. She broke my heart. I broke the bottle, left the floor looking just like how I feel inside. But somewhere in these broken pieces I still see her smile, and I wonder if she knows she took more than just a while. Yeah, she broke my heart. I broke the bottle. God knows I broke the bottle. She broke my heart. I broke the bottle. Yeah, keep on sweeping. Broken heart, broken bottle. I'm sitting on a bench where the paint's peeling back, staring down the iron of a long abandoned track. The weeds are growing tall through the heavy-duty ties. Underneath the hollow of the wide and lonely skies, I can feel a vibration in the soles of my feet. But the station is silent, and the silence is sweet. It's a low-frequency hum, a ghost in the air, like a promise of a journey that's going nowhere. The signals are dark and the switch is jam-packed, but I'm listening for a whistle in the middle of the night. It's the sound of a train that never arrives, the heavy-duty echo of our long-distance lives, coming round the mountain just a mile away. But it stays in the shadow of the yesterday, a lonesome vibration, a rhythmic refrain of the hope and the heartbreak and the ghost of a train, the sound of a train that never arrives. I've got my suitcase packed with the things I couldn't say, ready for a ticket to a far-off getaway. The schedule's been buried in the dust and the grime, but I'm still standing here, and I'm still keeping time. I hear the steam huffing like a giant in pain, but the tracks are just rusting in the cold mountain rain. They say be patient, it's just running late, but there's a heavy-duty sorrow in the middle of the wait, when the arrival board is blank and the engine is a myth, and the only thing you have is the ghost you're traveling with. It's the sound of a train that never arrives, the heavy-duty echo of our long-distance lives, coming round the mountain just a mile away. But it stays in the shadow of the yesterday, a lonesome vibration, a rhythmic refrain of the hope and the heartbreak and the ghost of a train, the sound of a train that never arrives. Yeah, listen to the rail, to the lonesome wail. It's almost here, it's never near, the sound of a train that never arrives. I smelled it on your coat when you walked through the door. Cheap perfume and cigarette smoke I never smelled before. Your lipstick wasn't mine, and your eyes wouldn't meet mine. You said you were working late, but I knew you were lying. The engine was still warm on your little SUV, diesel smoke hanging heavy like the lies between you and me. I pour 2 cups of coffee like we used to every night. But this time the silence felt heavier than the fight. Cheating hard and diesel smoke, that's all that's left of the love we used to hold. I can taste the goodbye in the way you say my name. Another late night story that don't sound the same. Yeah, cheating hard and diesel smoke. Lord, this cheating hard and diesel smoke. You swore it was nothing, just a friend from out of town, but your phone kept lighting up when you laid it face down. I sat there on the front steps, watching taillights disappear, wondering how a love so real could vanish in thin air. The radio played our song like it was mocking me. Every word cut deeper than I ever thought could be. I lit up one more cigarette just to kill the quiet pain. Diesel smoke and heartbreak mixing in the rain. Cheating hard and diesel smoke, that's all that's left of the love we used to hold. I can taste the goodbye in the way you say my name. Another late night story that don't sound the same. Yeah, cheating hard and diesel smoke. This cheating hard and diesel smoke. Maybe I should have seen it coming in, the way you pulled away. The distance in your kisses growing bigger every day. But I kept holding on to what we built from the start, and now I'm left with nothing but this aching in my heart. Cheating hard and diesel smoke, fading slowly as I watch you finally go. I'll keep the porch light burning even though you're gone, 'cause old habits die hard in this small town dawn. Yeah, cheating hard and diesel smoke. Lord, I'll always remember cheating hard and diesel smoke. Diesel smoke, cheating hard, yeah. That's all that's left tonight.
Didn't make it to the chapel when the bells began to ring. I didn't put on my Sunday best or hear the choir sing. Instead I took the old Ford down past the hickory grove, where the air is thick with cedar and the smell of wood burning stove. I pulled over by the creek where the water's running deep, felt a kind of quiet that a man would want to keep. don't need a stained glass window to see the light, or a golden pulpit to know what's wrong and right. The wind through the pines is a choir all its own, and I feel a lot less lost than I do when I'm alone. It's a dirt road sermon preached by the trees, written in the dust and carried on the breeze. I'm finding my soul in the red clay mud, feeling the spirit pumping through my blood. No collection plate, just a heart wide open. Listen to the words that don't need spoken on a dirt road sermon. The clouds are the ceiling, the grass is the floor, and I ain't gotta knock on no heavy wooden door. I see a hawk circling high above the grain, and I feel the grace in a sudden summer rain. Every mile of gravel is a prayer I've sent up high, underneath the cathedral of a big blue sky. Sometimes the best way to hear the truth is to get away from the noise of your youth, to find a stretch of highway where the signal's gone, and let the earth lead you back to the dawn. It's a dirt road sermon preached by the trees, written in the dust and carried on the breeze. I'm finding my soul in the red clay mud, feeling the spirit pumping through my blood. No collection plate, just a heart wide open. Listen to the words that don't need spoken on a dirt road sermon. Yeah, just me and the dust, and a whole lot of trust. Amen in the wind, amen in the wild. That's my dirt road sermon.
She grew up singing hymns on Sunday morning pews. Daddy preached the gospel, Mama taught her how to choose. But Friday night she'd sneak out to the riverbank lights, dancing barefoot in the dirt under them pale moonlight. She'd sway like the willow trees when the wind blows through, moving like the river, wild and free and true. Hands raised high like she was praising up above, but the way she moved her hips felt like a little bit of love. Country girl, shake it for Jesus, twirling in the moonlight. Nobody's gonna see this heart full of heaven, body full of fire, dancing like the devil never taught her how to lie. Yeah, country girl, shake it for Jesus. Lord, shake it for Jesus tonight. She'd quote a little scripture while she laughed and spun around and said, grace is what you make it when the good Lord ain't looking down. We'd two-step slow to an old church hymn on the radio, then she'd pull me closer like the angels didn't know she wasn't she was just being free. A little bit of sinner wrapped in sweet sincerity. Every move she made felt like a Sunday prayer mixed with a little wildfire that was smoking in the air. Country girl, shake it for Jesus, twirling in the moonlight. Nobody's gonna see this heart full of heaven, body full of fire, dancing like the devil never taught her how to lie. Yeah, country girl, shake it for Jesus. Lord, shake it for Jesus tonight. She said, and if the good Lord made this body, He must have made it to move. So she danced like salvation was something she could prove. I just stood there smiling, watching heaven come alive in a country girl who knew how to praise and how to thrive. Country girl, shake it for Jesus, swaying soft and gentle, like the answer to my prayers is a little bit of holy mixed with a whole lot of wild. She's the sweetest kind of trouble that ever made me smile. Yeah, country girl, shake it for Jesus. Keep on, shake it for Jesus tonight. Shake it for Jesus, yeah. Shake it nice and slow, country girl. Shake it for Jesus. There's a tower of stone where the corn used to grow, far from the salt and the tide's heavy flow, with a lantern room empty and a lens made of dust, and a heavy-duty railing that's bleeding with rust. No ocean for miles, just the waves of the weed and the shimmer of heat on a dead-end street. They say a madman built it a century back to guide the lost souls on a different track, waiting for a sea that would never arrive to keep a heavy-duty vision alive. It's the ghost of a lighthouse on a landlocked hill, standing so stubborn and standing so still, searching for a coastline that isn't quite there, with a beam made of memory and mountaintop air, a beacon for the dreamers and the ships in the corn, in a place where the heavy-duty spirits are born. The ghost of a lighthouse on a landlocked hill. The white paint is peeling like the skin of a snake in the middle of a valley that was once a great lake. When the wind starts to howl through the vents in the door, it sounds like the crash of the surf on the shore. I'm climbing the spiral, I'm lighting the wick, while the shadows around me grow heavy and thick. They say you're a fool if you're looking for blue in a world that is green and is brown through and through. But sometimes
It's the ghost of a lighthouse on a landlocked hill, standing so stubborn and standing so still, searching for a coastline that isn't quite there, with a beam made of memory and mountaintop air, a beacon for the dreamers and the ships in the corn, in a place where the heavy-duty spirits are born. The ghost of a lighthouse on a landlocked hill. Yeah, sweep the light round over the ground, no water in sight, just the middle of the night. The ghost of a lighthouse on a landlocked hill. I don't need a garden with a white picket fence, or a florist in the city making dollars and cents. I don't need a diamond that's polished and cold, or a story of a romance that's already been told. I just need a meadow and a Saturday breeze, and the way that you're laughing underneath the trees. You got a daisy tucked behind your ear, and suddenly the world is perfectly clear. No fancy dresses, no painted on smiles, just a love that can run for 1,000 miles. It's just wildflowers and you, baby, letting the wind drive us crazy, growing where the sunlight hits the ground, the prettiest thing that I've ever found. You don't need a crown to be my queen, you're the sweetest thing this valley's seen, just a field of gold, a sky of blue, wildflowers and you. That you're walking through the tall green grass, watching the butterflies as they pass. You're a little bit tangled, a little bit wild, with the heart of a rebel and the soul of a child. I trade all the roses in a crystal vase for the look of the sunshine on your face. Some things are better when they're left to grow, without a plan or a place to go. Just like us, just like this day, finding our own beautiful way. It's just wildflowers and you, baby, letting the wind drive us crazy, growing where the sunlight hits the ground, the prettiest thing that I've ever found. You don't need a crown to be my queen, you're the sweetest thing this valley's seen, just a field of gold, a sky of blue, wildflowers and you. Yeah, just blooming in the sun since the day we begun. Not a care in the world with my favorite girl, wildflowers and you. I don't need a ticket to a white sand beach
or a mountaintop that's out of my reach. I don't need a suit or a fancy tie to feel like $1,000,000 tonight. I just need the screen door swinging on the hinge and the porch light glow with a yellow tinge. Some people spend their whole lives chasing gold, buying every story that they've ever been told. But I got everything I need right here in a mason jar and a cold, cold beer. Is that homegrown happiness, sweet and plain, like a summer garden after the rain? It's the sound of the crickets and the kids that play, and the smell of the clover and the fresh cut hay. No, you can't buy it and you can't sell it. It's a secret so deep, can't you feel it? Just some good old homegrown happiness. Got a tomato vine growing taller than me, and a tire swing hanging from the oak wood tree. My baby's in the kitchen, humming a tune underneath the light of a harvest moon. We ain't got much, but we got it all, watching the shadows on the living room wall. It's in the grease on my hands, in the dirt on my jeans. It's living a life that actually means something more than a number for a shiny car. It's knowing exactly who you are. It's that homegrown happiness, sweet and plain, like a summer garden after the rain. It's the sound of the crickets and the kids that play, and the smell of the clover and the fresh cut hay. No, you can't buy it and you can't sell it. It's a secret so deep, can't you feel it? Just some good old homegrown happiness. Yeah, it's growing in the yard, it's right in the heart. Don't have to look too far for that homegrown happiness. Yeah, homegrown. The station clock is frozen at 9:45. In a world that won't ever be that way again. The wind is whistling through the broken glass panes, while the tumbleweeds dance in the dry weather lanes. I'm standing on the platform with a heavy-duty grip on a one-way ticket for a long-distance trip. The tracks are just twin lines of orange and brown, cutting a path through the heart of this town. I can hear the low thunder of the engines approach, like a heavy-duty ghost in a velvet-lined coach. It's the last train out of this ghost town tonight, chasing the tail of the fading out light. The steam is a curtain, the whistle's a scream, waking the soul from a heavy-duty dream. I'm leaving the dust and the shadows behind for the only horizon that's left for my mind. The last train out of this ghost town. I look through the window at the Main Street decay,
a giant from the heavy-duty dust. It's the last train out of this ghost town tonight, chasing the tail of the fading out light. The steam is a curtain, the whistle's a scream, waking the soul from a heavy-duty dream. I'm leaving the dust and the shadows behind, for the only horizon that's left for my mind. The last train out of this ghost town. Yeah, feel the wheels turn, watch the bridges burn, leaving the hollow with no one to follow. The last train out of this ghost town. Temperature dropped like a stone in a well, leaving a silence that no one could tell. The water is iron, the surface is glass, locked in a grate where the seasons don't pass. But the sky is a fire, a violet and gold, refusing to let the horizon grow cold. It's a light without heat, a day without end, where the rules of the shadows find a bend. I'm standing out where the ice is deep, while the rest of the world is falling asleep. It's the midnight sun on a frozen lake, a beautiful heart with a heavy-duty ache, gleaming on the white and the jagged blue, like a memory of a love that was almost true. It's a cold kind of glory, a bright kind of pain, watching the light through a frozen pane. The midnight sun on a frozen lake. The wind is a razor, the air is a ghost, haunting the shoreline and the cedar post. The ice begins to groan with a heavy-duty sound, like a giant waking up beneath the ground. But the sun stays hanging in the northern sky, staring at the world with a golden eye. They say the dark is where the secrets hide, but there's nowhere to run and nowhere to slide when the light won't quit and the day won't die, and the truth is as wide as the Arctic skies. The midnight sun on a frozen lake, a beautiful heart with a heavy-duty ache, gleaming on the white and the jagged blue, like a memory of a love that was almost true. It's a cold kind of glory, a bright kind of pain,
Granddaddy bought the sacred back in 49. Cleared the brush and drew the property line. He said, son, this pound is a stubborn kind of soul. It'll take all you got just to keep it whole. I spend my summers hauling hay in the heat, and with the stain of the dust and the blisters on my feet. If you would scrub my skin with a bucket of lye, but that rusty color won't ever run dry. It's under my nails and it's deep in my bones. It's the only foundation I've ever known. Yeah, I got red dirt pumping through my veins, conditioned by the sun and the Oklahoma rains. I'm a product of the clay and the timber and the stone. 1,000 miles away, I'm still feeling home. You can take the boy out of the country lane, and she can't wash the red dirt out of my veins. I've seen the city lights, seen the silver towers, but they don't have the scent of the desert flowers. They walk on concrete, they live in the grave. But I need a place where the shadows can play. Give me a tractor and a wide open field, and I'll show you a heart that'll never yield. It's the color of a sunset, the color of the blood that gets thicker than water and it sprays out flood. It's the history of us, it's the sweat and the toil, bound forever to this hallowed soil. Yeah, I got a red dirt pumping through my veins, conditioned by the sun and the Oklahoma rains. I'm a product of the clay and the timber and the stone. 1,000 miles away, I'd still feel at home. You can take the boy out of the country lane, you can't wash the red dirt out of my veins. Yeah, it's in my DNA. The red clay way, I'm standing right here to my dying day. Red dirt in my veins. The clouds rolled in like a heavy-duty freight over the shingles and the garden gate. The road was baking in 100-degree glare, with a shimmering heat in the stagnant air. Then the first fat drops hit the blackened ground with a hissing steam and a holy sound. It's a scent that rises from the spirit of the street, where the sky and the valley finally meet. A heavy-duty vapor of charcoal gray breath, bringing the summer back from the edge of death. It's the smell of rain on the hot asphalt, washing away every heavy-duty fault. A perfume of the thunder and the petroleum soul, in a world that's finally out of control. Cooling the fever of the long-distance day, in a sharp-edged, sweet-scented, silver-gray way. The smell of rain on hot asphalt. Steam is curling like a ghost from the ditch, in the place where the shadows and the light beams switch. I'm standing on the shoulder with my head held high, drinking in the message from a weeping skies. Scent of a storm and the scent of the grid, and the heavy-duty comfort in the middle of it. They say you can't bottle a memory this deep, but it's a secret that the highways always keep. When the pressure breaks and the heavens descend, and the burning and the cooling finally blend. It's the smell of rain on the hot asphalt, washing away every heavy-duty fault. A perfume of the thunder and the petroleum soul, in a world that's finally out of control. Cooling the fever of the long-distance day, in a sharp-edged, sweet-scented, silver-gray way. The smell of rain, hot asphalt. Yeah, let the vapor rise in the cooling skies. Breathe it in deep, the promise it'll keep. The smell of rain on hot asphalt. It stands at the edge of the Miller's Creek, with a story in every wooden creek. Grandpa carved his name in 32, right next to a heart that was meant for Lou. Its branches reach out like a giant's hand, the oldest soul in this weary land. I've climbed those limbs to see the world, watch the flags of my youth get unfurled. It's seen the droughts and it's seen the floods, the winter frost and the springtime buds. Oh, the old oak tree, if it could talk about the lover's lane and the Sunday walk. It's a silent witness to the years gone by, holding up a piece of the Kansas sky. Deep roots running through the red clay ground, the only anchor that I've ever found underneath the old There's a rusted chain where the tire swing hung, where we felt like birds when we were young. Now the bark is thick and the leaves are gold, a little bit scarred and a lot more old. I brought my son here just the other day to watch him run where I used to play. They're building houses on the hill nearby, but this old timber ain't ready to die. You can't replace what takes a century to grow with a neon sign or a concrete road. Oh, the old oak tree, if it could talk about the lover's lane and the Sunday walk. It's a silent witness to the years gone by, holding up a piece of the Kansas sky. Deep roots running through the red clay ground, the only anchor that I've ever found underneath the old oak tree. Yeah, still standing tall, watching us rise and watching us fall. 1,000 leaves in the autumn breeze, God bless the old oak tree. town with dust on his boots and a grin on his face. Old faded Wranglers and a John Deere cap pull low in place. Says all the right things with that slow southern drawl. Got away with the ladies that makes the good girls fall. He'll open your door, tip his hat, call you darling just right. Two-step you around the floor underneath the neon light. But when the music stops and the morning comes around, that cowboy Casanova is nowhere to be found. He's a cowboy Casanova in a pickup truck, sweet-talking heartbreaker with a little bit of luck. Leaves a trail of broken hearts from here to Tennessee, but he still looks damn good. Faded blue jeans, yeah, cowboy Casanova in a pickup truck. Lord, he'll love you tonight, then he'll run out of love. She met him at the county fair on a Friday night. He bought her cotton candy, held her hand real tight, whispered sweet promises under the Ferris wheel glow. Said, baby, I'm different, I want you to know. They drove them back roads till the stars filled up the sky. He kissed her slow like he meant every goodbye. Now she's checking her phone every hour of the day, while he's already 3 towns over, driving the same old way. He's a cowboy Casanova in a pickup truck, sweet-talking heartbreaker with a little bit of luck. Leaves a trail of broken hearts from here to Tennessee, but he still looks damn good in faded blue jeans, yeah, cowboy Casanova in a pickup truck. Lord, he'll love you tonight, and he'll run out of luck. She knew better than to fall for that charm and that smile, but something about the way he drove made it all worthwhile. Now she's learning the hard way that some cowboys just ride. They come in like a storm, then they leave with the tide. He's a cowboy Casanova in a pickup truck, leaving lipstick on the mirror and memories stuck. One more girl sitting lonely on a Friday night, wondering why the good ones always say goodbye. Yeah, cowboy Casanova in a pickup truck, he'll steal your heart and then he'll drive away. Cowboy Casanova in a pickup truck, yeah, he's already gone. sign's buzzing like it's about to give up. Red and blue glowing on the cracked up sidewalk. I'm sitting at the corner stool where the shadows play, nursing one more beer to wash the memory away. She said she'd meet me here when the clock hit 10, but it's midnight and she ain't walked in. The bartender keeps pouring like he feels my pain, while the neon lights keep flickering her name. Neon lights, neon lights, they shine so pretty but they fade when you close your eyes. She promised forever in that glow so bright. Now I'm chasing shadows in the middle of the night. Yeah, neon lights and neon lights. Lord, nothing cuts deeper than neon lights. She looks so good under that pink and purple haze. Said, baby, I'm yours in 100 different ways. But every time the lights hit different on her face, I saw the truth hiding in that beautiful place. Now the jukebox plays our song like it's mocking me. Every word feels heavier than it used to be. I keep checking my phone for a text that won't come, while the neon keeps burning like nothing's wrong. Neon lights and neon lights, they shine so pretty but they fade when you close your eyes. Forever in that glow so bright. Now I'm chasing shadows in the middle of the night. Yeah, neon lights and neon lights. Lord, nothing cuts deeper than neon lights. Maybe I should've known when her smile didn't reach her eyes. Maybe I should've seen through all that pretty disguise. But the lights made it easy to believe what I wanted to see. Now I'm paying the price for what the neon showed me. Neon lights and neon lights, they look like heaven, but they're hell in disguise. She left me here with nothing but this empty glass and a heart full of questions that'll never get asked. Yeah, neon lights and neon lights. I'm still sitting here under neon lights, neon lights. Yeah, they always look better from the outside. clock on the wall says it's 2:30. The bartender's yawning and I'm thinking of you. The crowd's all gone and the band packed gear. But the silence is the loudest thing in here. I'm sitting in the corner where we used to sit, trying to find a spark, but the match won't light it. The jukebox is humming a low static buzz, and I'm missing the way that it used to be us. Now it's just shadows stretching across the floor, and the ghost of your laugh walking out of the door. It's just empty chairs and neon lights, painting the blues on these lonely nights. A hum of the sign and a cold glass of beer, wishing like hell that you were still here. The world's gone dark, but the buzzing stays bright between empty chairs and neon lights. There's a ring on the table from a drink long gone, just like the promise that we'd hold on. The red and the blue flicker against the glass, watching the ghost of the memories pass. I could go home, but there's nobody there, just a quiet house and a lot more air. They say last call and they turn up the brights. Hurts my eyes after all of these nights of hiding in corners and chasing the glow of a love that was lost a long time ago. It's just empty chairs and neon lights, painting the blues on these lonely nights. A hum of the sign and a cold glass of beer, wishing like hell that you were still here. The world's gone dark, but the buzzing stays bright between empty chairs and neon lights. Yeah, the neon's buzzing, the chairs are all turned up, and I'm still sitting here with nothing but the light. I've heard the thunder rattle the window pane. I've heard the rhythm of the midnight rain, the sound of the city and the highway hum, the beat of the world like a distant drum. But all of the noise just fades to gray when you look at me and start to say, it ain't a shout and it ain't a plea, it's a low down honey sweet melody. Two little syllables, soft and slow, the only direction I need to go. It's the way you say my name, like a cooling rain on a burning flame. It sounds like home, it sounds like grace, like a holy word in a common place. I could listen to it all day long, the sweetest part of our favorite song. It changes everything, the way you say my name. I've been called a fool and I've been called a friend, and I've been called a loser at the journey's end. But coming from your lips is a brand new start, like a secret key to a heavy heart. You put a little tilt, a little bit of soul on a broken man and you make him whole. You can whisper it soft when the lights are low, or call it out loud where the wild weeds grow. It's the anchor that holds when the tide gets high, the only
only truth in a world of lies. It's the way you say my name, like a cooling rain on a burning flame. It sounds like home, it sounds like grace, like a holy word in a commonplace. I could listen to it all day long, the sweetest part of our favorite song. Yeah, it changes everything, the way you say my name. Just say it once more before I walk through the door. Yeah, that's the sound of my world turning round, the way you say my name, just the way you say my name. There are creases deep as a canyon floor, and a scar from a blade back in '74. The knuckles are swollen and the skin is like leather, tough enough to handle any kind of weather. It's been 40 years on the factory line, turning the raw into something fine. It don't shake like it used to, it's steady and slow, with a strength that a younger man wouldn't know. It's a story written in grease and in grit of a man who never knew how to quit. It's the weight of a work-worn hand on a steering wheel or a piece of land. It's the heavy-duty truth of a life on the clock, solid as a mountain, steady as a rock. It's built the houses and it's fixed the steel, making the world turn on a heavy-duty wheel, the weight of a work-worn hand. It can cradle a child with a gentle touch, though it spent its days clutching a lever and clutch. It's got a permanent stain from the oil and the coal that's worked its way down to the middle of the soul. When it rests on the table at the end of the day, it's got more to tell than a man could say. It's a map of the labor, a chart of the toil, rooted in the iron and the southern soul. A callous blessing and an honest wage, the final signature on a dusty page. It's the weight of a work-worn hand on a steering wheel or a piece of land. It's the heavy-duty truth of a life on the clock, solid as a mountain, steady as a rock. It's built the houses and it's fixed the steel, making the world turn on a heavy-duty wheel, the weight of a work-worn hand. Yeah, lay it on the wood like a father should. The work is through and the grip is true, the weight of a hand, a work-worn hand. Neon sign is flickering, last call on the wall. Bartender's giving me that look like I've had enough, y'all. I've been sitting here nursing this beer for way too long, trying to find the courage to sing one more heartbreak song. She used to love it when I'd call her my darling girl. Now she's somewhere in the city, chasing a different world. I still got her number saved under "Don't you dare,"
But tonight the whiskey's whispering that I just don't care. It's last call for a redneck Romeo. One more round before I let her go. I'll raise this glass up to the love we used to know. We stumble on home to an empty bed and an empty soul. Yeah, last call for a redneck Romeo. Lord, it's last call for this redneck Romeo. I remember dancing with her in my muddy boots, two-stepping slow under them old string lights and the moon. She'd laugh and say, boy, your trouble wrapped in denim. Now I'm just trouble sitting here with nothing but the remnants. The jukebox plays our song like it's mocking my pain. Every word hits harder like the pouring rain. I could call her up right now, beg her to come home, but I know she stopped answering in that redneck phone. It's last call for a redneck Romeo. One more round before I let her go. I'll raise this glass up to the love we used to know, and stumble on home to an empty bed and an empty soul. Yeah, last call for a redneck Romeo. Lord, it's last call for this redneck Romeo. Maybe tomorrow I'll wake up and try to move on, fix the fence, mow the yard, pretend I'm strong. But right now I'm just a fool with a broken crown, raising one last toast to the girl who turned me down. It's last call for a redneck Romeo. Time to pay the tab and let this heartache go. Here's to all the pretty girls and the nights we stole, and to the ones who taught this country boy how to let go. Yeah, last call for a redneck Romeo. Good night, last call for this redneck Romeo. Last call for a redneck Romeo. Yeah, one more for the road, then I'm going home.
The alarm clock's a hammer on a cold steel bell. 6 a.m. in a town I know too well. I'm lacing up the boots like I'm armoring up, drinking bitter courage from a chipped out cup. Between the stack of the bills and the lack of the sleep, I've got a heavy duty promise that I've got to keep. It's a balancing dance on a razor's edge, leaning out far from the window ledge, one foot on the rim and the other on the light, just trying to make it to the Saturday night. It's the high wire act of a working man, doing the best with a calloused hand, stretched across a canyon of the dead and the doubt, trying to figure what the climb is about.
Without a safety net or a steadying hand, just a heavy-duty heart in a hollow land. The high wire act of a working man. The boss is a ghost in a climate-controlled room, while I'm down here in the grease and the gloom. I'm walking the line between the yes and the sir, while the faces of my family start to become a blur. Every paycheck's a pole to keep me upright, while I'm swaying in the wind of the corporate might. One slip to the left and the house is gone. One slip to the right and I'm out on the lawn. But I keep my eyes fixed on the faraway shore, and I keep my boots moving toward the factory door. It's the high wire act of a working man, doing the best with a calloused hand, stretched across the canyon of the dead and the doubt, trying to figure what the climb is about. Without a safety net or a steadying hand, just a heavy-duty heart in a hollow land. The high wire act of a working man. You don't look down in this payday town. Just one more step for the secrets kept. The high wire act of a working man. She grew up singing hymns on Sunday morning pews. Daddy preached the gospel, Mama taught her how to choose. But Friday night she'd sneak out to the riverbank lights, dancing barefoot in the dirt under them pale moonlight. She'd sway like the willow trees when the wind blows through, moving like the river, wild and free and true. Hands raised high like she was praising up above, but the way she moved her hips felt like a little bit of love. Country girl, shake it for Jesus, twirling in the moonlight. Nobody's gonna see this heart full of heaven, body full of fire, dancing like the devil never taught her how to lie. Yeah, country girl, shake it for Jesus. Lord, shake it for Jesus tonight. She'd quote a little scripture while she laughed and spun around. Said grace is what you make it when the good Lord ain't looking down. We two-step slow to an old church hymn on the radio. Then she'd pull me closer like the angels didn't know. She wasn't trying to be bad, she was just being free. A little bit of sinner wrapped in sweet sincerity. Every move she made felt like a Sunday prayer, mixed with a little wildfire that was smoking in the air. Country girl, shake it for Jesus, twirling in the moonlight. Nobody's gonna see this heart full of heaven, body full of fire, dancing like the devil never taught her how to lie. Yeah, country girl, shake it must have made it to move. So she danced like salvation was something she could prove. I just stood there smiling, watching heaven come alive in a country girl who knew how to praise and how to thrive. Country girl, shake it for Jesus, swaying soft and gentle like the answer to my prayers is a little bit of holy mixed with a whole lot of wild. She's the sweetest kind of trouble that ever made me smile. Yeah, country girl, shake it for Jesus. Keep on, shake it for Jesus tonight. Shake it for Jesus. Yeah, shake it nice and slow. Country girl, shake it for Jesus. I don't need a ticket to a white sand beach or a mountaintop that's out of my reach. I don't need a suit or a fancy tie to feel like $1,000,000 tonight. I just need the screen door swinging on the hinge and the porch light glow with a yellow tinge. Some people spend their whole lives chasing gold, buying every story that they've ever been told. But I've got everything I need right here in a mason jar and a cold, cold beer. It's that homegrown happiness, sweet and plain, like a summer garden after the rain. It's the sound of the crickets and the kids at play, and the smell of the clover and the fresh cut hay. No, you can't buy it and you can't sell it. It's a seeking so deep, can't you feel it? Just some good old homegrown happiness. Got a tomato vine growing taller than me in a tire swing hanging from a oak wood tree. My baby's in the kitchen humming a tune underneath the light of a August moon. We ain't got much, but we got it all, watching the shadows on the living room wall. It's in the grease on my hands and the dirt on my jeans. It's living a life that actually means something more than a number or a shiny car. It's knowing exactly who you are. It's that homegrown happiness, sweet and plain, like a summer garden after the rain. It's the sound of the crickets and the kids who play, and the smell of the clover and the fresh cut hay. No, you can't buy it and you can't sell it. It's a secret so deep, can't you feel it? Just some good old homegrown happiness. Yeah, it's growing in the yard, it's right here in the heart. Don't have to look too far for that homegrown happiness. Yeah, homegrown clock on the wall says it's way past closing time, but I'm still sitting here with this jar full of shine. Moonlight creeping through the kitchen window pane, pouring memories like rain on a rusted tin roof again. This jar used to hold a sweet tea on the porch. Now it holds the fire that helps me march through another lonely midnight in this quiet house, where every creak sounds like her footsteps walking out. It's midnight in a mason jar, burning slow like a falling star. Every sip takes me back to the way we were, when love was strong and the nights weren't blurred. Yeah, midnight in a mason jar. Lord, it's always midnight in this mason jar. I can still taste her lipstick on the rim sometimes, mixed with that wild honey and a little bit of crime. She'd laugh and say, baby, pass me another round. Now the only sound is this liquor hitting the ground. The label's faded, but the memories stay clear. Every drop reminds me she ain't coming back here. So I twist the lid real slow like I'm holding her hand, trying to make the hurt a little easier stand. And it's midnight in a mason jar, burning slow like a falling star. Every sip takes me back to the way we were, when love was strong and the nights weren't blurred. Yeah, midnight in a mason jar. Lord, it's always midnight in this mason jar. Maybe tomorrow I'll pour this out and start anew, wash the jar clean like I'm trying to wash away you. But right now this midnight feels too heavy to fight, so I'm staying right here with the moon and the shine tonight. It's midnight in a mason jar, holding all that's left of who we are. I'll keep on sipping till the hurt starts to fade, till the morning light chases these shadows away. Yeah, midnight in a mason jar, I'll be here. Midnight in a mason jar. Midnight in a mason jar. Yeah, yeah, I keep on burning slow. Midnight in a mason jar.
Black wings against a bruised up sky, watching the restless world go by. They're lined up like notes on a staff of black, keeping their secrets on a one-way track. They don't move for the wind, they don't move for the rain. They just sit there mocking the heavy-duty pain. They see the runner and they see the thief. They see the winter and the fallen leaf. An audience of shadows in a row, waiting for the seeds we're about to sow. It's just crows on a telephone wire, staring down at the field and the fire. Black silhouettes on a copper line, checking the clock and the warning sign. They know when you're leaving, they know when you're gone, singing a song for a dark-eyed dawn. Crows on a telephone wire. I've been driving this road since I was a boy, when the world was a treasure and life was a toy. And every morning they're in the same place, judging the lines on a tired man's face. They don't need a pulpit, they don't need a law, just a sharp black beak and a jagged claw. Maybe they're talking about where we went wrong, in a language you call that's a century long. But maybe they're just waiting for the wire to break and the whole damn world to finally wake. It's just crows on a telephone wire, staring down at the field and the fire. Black silhouettes on a copper line, checking the clock and the warning sign. They know when you're leaving, they know when you're gone, singing a song for a dark-eyed dawn. Crows on a telephone wire, yeah, just watching the street in the midday heat. Don't look them in the eye against the gray-blue sky. Crows on a telephone wire, yeah, they're watching you. I've been talking to this glass for an hour or two, telling the stories about me and you, how the house got quiet and the garden went dry, and how I'm still searching for a reason why. I'm pouring my heart out line by line, waiting for a sign in the cheap red wine. But the label's peeling and the cork is torn, and the night feels longer than the one before. I'm asking for mercy, I'm asking for peace, but the pouring sound is the only release. Yeah, the bottle won't listen, the whiskey won't talk. It won't understand when I'm trying to walk. I can tell it my secrets, I can tell it my fears, but it won't wipe away these saltwater tears. It's a one-sided conversation in the dark, trying to find a flame with a dying spark. The bottle won't listen tonight. Told about the night that you packed your bags, about the engine smoke and the oil rags. I asked it to tell me where I went wrong, to help me find where I truly belong. But the amber liquid just sits in the glass, watching the lonely minutes pass. It's got no heart, it's got no soul, it's just a hollow way to fill a hole. I'm shouting at the silence, staring at the shelf, but I'm really just talking to myself. Yeah, the bottle won't listen, the whiskey won't talk. It won't help me stand when I'm trying to walk. I can tell it my secrets, I can tell it my fears, but it won't wipe away these saltwater tears. It's a one-sided conversation in the dark, trying to find a flame with a dying spark. The bottle won't listen tonight. Just stays quiet while I'm starting to write in my own mind. The bottle won't listen.
listen from the belfry tower, and the playground surrendered to the wildflower. The windows are boarded with a plywood gray, keeping the ghosts of the children at play. I can still see the ruts from the yellow bus in the red clay dirt that survived all of us. The chalk is dust and the slate is cracked, and the library shelves are neatly sacked. But if you listen close to the whistling pine, you can hear the rhythm of a nursery rhyme. It's just an old school house on the hill, standing so stubborn and standing so still, where we learned our letters and we learned our names, and the rules of the world and the playground games. A brick and mortar memory of a simpler time, before the mountain got so hard to climb. I carved my initials in the sycamore tree, right next to the girl who meant the world to me. The ink on the desk has long since dried, and the secrets we whispered have all moved inside. The hallways are narrow and the ceiling is low, but it's the only foundation I used to know. They built a new one down by the interstate with a digital sign and a heavy iron gate, but it don't have the soul of the creaky floor or the hand-painted numbers on the heavy oak doors. Just an old school house on the hill, standing so stubborn and standing so still, where we learned our letters and we learned our names, and the rules of the world and the playground games. A brick and mortar memory of a simpler time, before the mountain got so hard to climb. Yeah, the lesson's over and the bell is gone, but the ghost of the teacher is still hanging on at the old schoolhouse on the hill. There's a thin gray film on the plastic trim, where the sunlight's fading and the day gets dim. I could take a rag and wipe it all away, but I'd be losing the ghost of yesterday. Every fingerprint and every little grain is a road we traveled in the sun and rain. It's a map of the miles and the coffee we spilled, of the empty tanks and the dreams we filled. It's a little bit messy, it's a little bit worn, like the seats in the back where the fabric's torn. It's just dust on the dashboard, settling down on every mile out of this hollow town. It's the residue of a life well lived, of the takes we took and the love we give. Don't brush it off, don't clear the view. It's the history of me and you, written in the dust on the dashboard. I see the mark where you drew a little heart on the day we decided to make a new start, and the smudge from the map when we both got lost, and the hazy film from the winter frost. It ain't a dirty truck, it's a holy shrine to a long lost summer and a bottle of wine. Some people want it shiny, some want it new, but I like the grit and the honest hue of a restless soul and a rolling stone, and the gravel roads that we've called our own. It's just dust on the dashboard, settling down on every mile out of this hollow town. It's the residue of a life well lived,
we took and the love we give. Don't brush it off, don't clear the view. It's the history of me and you, written in the dust on the dashboard. Yeah, leave it right there in the evening air. Let the memories stay. Don't wipe them away, just dust on the dashboard. Our life on the dashboard.
Bar lights are dim and the jukebox is crying, playing every sad song that reminds me of lying next to her in the dark, with her head on my chest. Now I'm sitting here alone, trying to drink away the rest. The bartender knows my story, don't even have to speak, just slides another glass down like it's some kind of relief. I stare at the amber like it holds all the answers to why she left me broken with nothing but these cancers. So pour me another and forget her name. Let this whiskey wash away the love and the pain. I don't wanna remember the way that she smiled, just wanna get lost for a little while. Yeah, pour me another and forget her name. Lord, help me forget her name. She said forever, like she really meant it back then. Now forever feels like something that died with the weekend. I still smell her perfume on the passenger seat. Every mile I drive just makes the hurt feel more concrete. Friends keep telling me time is gonna heal this wound, but right now all I need is this glass and this tune. So I'll raise it up high to the girl who walked out and begged this bottle to help me figure it out. So pour me another and forget her name. Let this whiskey wash away the forget her name, till the hurt gets quiet and the tears don't feel the same. I'll keep on drinking till the morning light breaks through, and maybe by then I'll stop missing you. Yeah, pour me another and forget her name. Just pour me another and forget her name. Pour me another, forget her name. Yeah. One more round to forget her name.
It's been sitting in the shed since '79, under a tangle of a morning glory vine. The red paint's peeling like a sunburned skin, and the iron is thin where the water got in. My daddy used to manhandle that heavy machine, the loudest thing this valley's ever seen. Now the engine's seized and the blades are dull, and the gas tank's nothing but a hollow skull. But I can still see the rows he used to lay in the golden heat of a planting day. It's just a rusty tiller and an unfenced field, waiting for a harvest that'll never yield. The wild oats are winning and the clover's tall against the shadow of the garden wall. A monument of steel in a world of green, the ghost of a life and the space between. A rusty tiller and an unfenced field. I tried to pull the cord just a week ago, thinking I could make the old girl go, but she just coughed a cloud of blue-gray smoke, and the leather handle finally went and broke. I guess some things are meant to just sit still on the quiet side of a windy hill. They say you reap exactly what you sow, but what do you do when the weeds start to grow? You lean on the fence and you watch the sky, and you let the working years whistle by. It's just a rusty tiller and an unfenced field, waiting for a harvest that'll never yield. The wild oats are winning and the clover's tall against the shadow of the garden wall. A monument is still in a world of green, the ghost of a life and the space between. A rusty tiller and an unfenced field. Yeah, let the iron rest in the valley's breast under the sun. Now the work is done. A rusty tiller and an unfenced field. The ice is clinking in a mason jar. The porch swings swaying like a shooting star. She's sitting there in a sundress, yellow and bright, catching the last of the afternoon light. She don't need a palace or a big city name to set a country boy's heart on a permanent flame. She's got a way of talking that's slow as the creek, and a dimple that hides in the curve of her cheek. One look at her and the world starts to spin. I'm a goner for sure, and I'm diving right in. It's that sweet tea and southern green, my heart where the dirt road begins. She's got the sugar, she's got the spice, a little bit of fire and everything nice. Yeah, life's a lot smoother, life's a lot of wind, with some sweet tea and southern grins. She's humming a melody, a radio song, tapping her toes as the shadows get long. She says, honey, come sit for a minute or two. And suddenly I've got nothing better to do than to watch the way the honeysuckle grows, and the way she scrunches up her freckled nose. They can keep the champagne and their caviar, I'll take the girl and the rusted out car. Give me a Sunday that never quite ends, and the kind of love that never just bends. It's that sweet tea and southern grins, losing my heart where the dirt road begins. She's got the sugar, she's got the spice, a little bit of fire and everything nice. Yeah, life's a lot smoother, life's a lot of wind, with some sweet tea and southern grins. Pour me another of that liquid gold, and a smile that'll never, ever grow old. Sweet tea and southern grins, yeah, that's my girl. The floorboards are groaning under layers of dust, and the heavy-duty iron is a landscape of rust. But it stands in the corner like a king on a throne, in a cabin of cedar and a chimney of stone. The door's hanging open on a hinge made of grit, waiting for a match that'll never be lit. I can almost hear the crackle and the snap of the pine, back when the winter was a friend of mine. The belly of the beast used to glow a deep red, warming up the memories and the spirits under bed. It's the old stove in a deserted place, with a heavy-duty history and a cold iron face, holding on to the heat of a fire long gone, and the mental of a valley and a grayscale dawn. A cast iron heart in a hollowed out room, keeping back the shadows and the heavy-duty bloom. The old wood stove. Here's a kettle still sitting with the bottom of black, and like it's waiting for a traveler who's never coming back. The wood box is empty and the ashes are gray, blown by the wind in the slow motion way. It's all the hard winters and it's all the new life in the hands of the husband and the heart of the wife. They say that the stone is the thing that'll last, but the iron is the
turn to glass. It just watches all the seasons and the centuries pass. It's the old wood stove in a deserted place with a heavy-duty history and a cold iron face, holding on to the heat of a fire long gone in the middle of a valley and a gray stale dawn. A cast iron heart in a hollowed out room, keeping back the shadows and the heavy duty gloom. The old wood stove, yeah, touch the cold steel. Remember how it feels. The embers in the dark, looking for a spark. The old wood stove, and in a deserted cabin,
He's standing by the window where the neon bleeds, looking at the junk that nobody needs. A rusted out trumpet and a wedding band, a heavy-duty life in a second-hand land. But his eyes are fixed on a mahogany case with a pendulum swinging at a funeral pace. He's got Roman numbers and a brass-plated key, and it's ticking like a heart that's finally free. He checks his wrist, but his watch is stopped since the day his world was finally swapped. It's just the old man and the pawn shop clock, counting down the seconds to the final lock, watching the minutes that he couldn't save in the dusty light of a bargain bin cave. It's a rhythm of wood and a rhythm of steel, turning on a heavy-duty invisible wheel. The old man and the pawn shop clock. He remembers the chime in the hallway rug, the scent of the cedar and the coffee mug, before the bills piled up like a winter snow and the doctor said it was time to go. Now he comes here just to hear it strike, the only sound in the world that he still likes. They said time is money and money is time, but you can't buy back a single mountain climb. It's sitting on a shelf with a 90-buck tag, a lifetime of moments in a plastic bag. It's just the old man and the pawn shop clock, counting down the seconds to the final lock, watching the minutes that he couldn't save in the dusty light of a bargain bin cave. It's a rhythm of wood and a rhythm of steel, turning on a heavy-duty invisible wheel. The old man and the pawn shop clock. Yeah, listen to the tick, the air is getting thick. One more chime at the end of the line. The old man and the pawn shop clock. The screen doors creaking, a familiar song
shadows on the lawn are getting long. We're kicking off my boots, letting out a sigh, watching the fireflies begin to fly. The world is rushing by on the interstate, but everything I need is right behind this gate. Got a glass of sweet tea melting in my hand, looking out over this piece of promised land. I ain't got a fortune, I ain't got a crown, but I'm the king of the world when the sun goes down. I'm just front porch dreaming in a rocking chair, breathing in the rhythm of the evening air, thinking about the places that I'll never go, and watching the corn and the children grow. Yeah, life's a little slower, life's a little sweet, with the wooden floorboards underneath my feet. Just front porch dreaming. I see my reflection in the window pane, thinking about the sunshine, thankful for the rain. Old man Miller's tractor hums a mile away, a perfect ending to a hard-working day. Maybe I'll build that shed or fix the garden fence, but right now chasing shadows makes a lot more sense. Some folks need a city with the lights so bright to feel like they're living in the middle of the night, but I'll take the crickets and the whippoorwill and the peace that settles when the wind is still. I'm just front porch dreaming in a rocking chair, breathing in the rhythm of the evening air, thinking about the places that I'll never go, and watching the corn and the children grow. Yeah, life's a little slower, life's a little sweet, with the wooden floorboards underneath my feet. Just front porch dreaming. Yeah, just rocking back and forth, watching the North Star, thinking about how lucky we are. Front porch dreaming. Yeah, that's all I need. I've been watching the dust dance in the hall, and the way the shadows stretch against the wall. I packed the boxes and I taped them tight, leaving nothing but the memories in the light. I took the picture from the mantelpiece and felt the tension in my spirit finally cease. The keys are sitting on the countertop. Is the kind of silence that'll make a heart stop. I'm standing on the threshold looking back one time at the mountain of a life that I had to climb. It's the screen door's final slam tonight, ringing through the hollow in the fading light. A sharp little crack like a breaking bone, the loudest sound that I've ever known. It's a period at the end of the long gray page, the final bowing on a local stage, with the screen door's final slam.
voices used to whine and complain. Every time we ran inside to beat the rain, and the way it rattled when the wind blew hard from the open fields in the county yard. But now it's hidden with a heavy wooden thud, leaving all the history in the Georgia mud. Don't look in the rear view, don't check the lock, don't listen to the ticking of the kitchen clock. Just put it in gear and let the gravel fly under the canopy of a wide open sky. It's the screen door's final slam tonight, ringing through the hollow in the fading light. A sharp little crack like a breaking bone, the loudest sound that I've ever known. It's the period at the end of the long gray page, the final bowing on a local stage, with a screen door's final slam. Yeah, let it hit the frame, leave behind the name, one last echo that I'm gonna go, with a screen door's final slam.